The engine hummed a tired tune, a low thrum that mirrored my own weariness after the long drive. But even that sound couldn't mask the rising excitement bubbling inside me as I rolled into New York. The city unveiled itself slowly, like a grand stage curtain rising on a spectacle. The air grew thick with anticipation. The city's glow wasn't a sunrise, it was a promise. A promise of adventure, of stories waiting to be discovered, of moments that would etch themselves into my memory forever. It was a beacon calling me forward. Skyscrapers clawed at the sky, monuments to ambition and human ingenuity. They seemed to pierce the heavens, daring to reach for something more. Yellow cabs streaked past, a blur of motion against the backdrop of towering buildings. Each one a vessel carrying dreams, appointments, and hurried lives. And the air crackled with energy, a palpable buzz that vibrated through the very ground beneath my feet. It was electric, infectious, and utterly captivating. This wasn't just another stop, it was the destination, the culmination of miles traveled, of plans made, of a yearning to experience something extraordinary. My heart pounded with anticipation, like the starting line of the amazing race. The thrill of the unknown, the challenge of navigating a new landscape, the promise of unforgettable moments. You can plan, but nothing prepares you for arriving here. The sheer scale of it, the intensity, the constant motion, it's an assault on the senses in the best possible way. I had just 24 hours to experience it all, a fleeting moment in the life of a city that never sleeps, but enough to leave an indelible mark. The city dared me to keep up, to look closer, to listen harder, to absorb every detail, every nuance, every story whispered on the wind. As the first sunlight kissed the Empire State Building, I was ready. The iconic landmark stood as a silent witness to my arrival, bathed in the golden light of a new day. I parked the car, shed my road trip skin, and became a temporary New Yorker. Just for a day, I would walk these streets, breathe this air, and feel the pulse of this incredible city. This is the magic of travel, the end of one chapter, the thrilling start of another. A chance to reinvent yourself, to step outside your comfort zone, to embrace the unknown. New York doesn't just welcome you, it challenges you. It's a city built on ambition, resilience, and relentless momentum. People from every corner of the globe come here to dream and create, to chase their passions, to defy expectations, to leave their mark on the world. You feel that history in the pavement beneath your feet, the echoes of countless footsteps, the weight of generations past, the stories etched into the very fabric of the city. I was no longer just a driver, I was an explorer. The race was on. Let the adventure begin. A whirlwind tour of iconic landmarks, hidden gems, and unforgettable experiences. This was my 24-hour challenge, and I was determined to win. To soak up every last drop of this incredible city, to make every second count. The city's audacity is something to behold. It's a living, breathing testament to human ambition. A constant reminder that anything is possible, if you dare to dream big enough. I was here to see it all, taste it all, feel it all. The clock was ticking. This was my checkpoint in the great race of life, a chance to pause, to reflect, and to appreciate the incredible journey I was on. New York, a world condensed into one magnificent, sprawling island. And I was ready to dive in, head first, with open eyes and a heart full of wonder. Every great race needs fuel, a proper foundation to build upon. And in a city that never sleeps, the day starts early, demanding sustenance that can keep pace. And in New York, breakfast isn't just a meal. It's a ritual, a cultural cornerstone. It's a quick bite on the go, a moment of peace before the storm, a taste of home in a concrete jungle. I could have opted for the fancy brunches, the avocado toast towers, and the bottomless mimosas. But I skipped all that and instead sought out a classic corner deli, a true New York institution. These unassuming spots are where the city truly comes to life in the morning. The air inside was thick with the intoxicating aroma of sizzling bacon, a symphony of savory scents. Fresh coffee, brewing strong and dark, promising a jolt of energy, and toasted bagels, golden brown and perfectly crisp, lined up waiting to be devoured. I stepped up to the counter and ordered the classic bacon, egg and cheese on an everything bagel. The quintessential New York breakfast. Watching the deli man work, assembling the sandwich with practiced ease was mesmerizing. It was like seeing a master at his craft, a culinary artist wielding spatula and tongs. Fast, precise, effortless, a true testament to years of experience. With my warm, foil-wrapped sandwich in hand, I ventured out and found a park bench, a quiet oasis amidst the urban hustle, and watched the city wake up. Businessmen rushed by, briefcases in hand, chasing deals and deadlines. Construction workers laughed, their voices echoing through the canyons of buildings. Dog walkers navigated the chaos, their furry companions adding a touch of levity to the scene. Eating that bagel, surrounded by the sights and sounds of the city, I felt like a true participant, not just a tourist observing from the outside, but someone experiencing the city's pulse firsthand. These small, everyday moments, often overlooked, are what truly define a place. The city's soul isn't found in guidebooks or on postcards, it's found in its routines, in the shared experiences of its residents. Not just its monuments, but in the simple act of grabbing a bagel on the way to work. So my advice, start your day like a local. Find a deli, order a bagel, the more toppings the better in my opinion. And soak it all in. Let the city's energy wash over you. It's the perfect way to sync with the city's rhythm, to understand its unique cadence. Before you chase the landmarks and tick off the tourist traps, ground yourself in the real New York, the one that exists beyond the postcards. Your stomach and your spirit will thank you for it. With a full stomach and a newfound appreciation for the city's soul, the adventure had officially begun. With breakfast done and energy levels high, it was time to tackle the city. The sprawling metropolis awaited, and I was eager to dive headfirst into its vibrant chaos. First stop, Central Park, a sprawling green oasis, a sanctuary nestled in the very heart of the concrete jungle. It promised a momentary escape from the relentless pace of city life. I wandered past the iconic Woolman Rink, imagining the skaters gliding across the ice in the winter months, the carousel, and the picturesque Bethesda Terrace, with its stunning fountain as the centerpiece. The air was filled with the gentle murmur of conversations and the soothing sound of water. Almost instantly, the city's relentless roar faded, replaced by the cheerful birdsong and the carefree laughter of families enjoying their time in the park. It was a welcome respite. Then, it was time to plunge straight into the electrifying chaos of Times Square, a complete sensory overload of dazzling lights, overwhelming crowds, and an almost palpable surge of raw energy. It's undeniably loud, intensely bright, and unapologetically, vibrantly alive. It's a place that assaults your senses in the best possible way. Next up, a stroll down Museum Mile. I made a beeline for the Met and gave myself a mere 90 minutes, a ridiculously short amount of time, to absorb as much art and history as humanly possible. From the mysteries of ancient Egypt to the swirling brushstrokes of Van Gogh, it was a breathtaking whirlwind tour of human creativity across millennia. These iconic landmarks are more than just tourist attractions. They're the very pillars that hold up the New York experience. Visiting them back to back, experiencing their contrasting energies in quick succession, is like taking a crash course, an accelerated deep dive into the city's vibrant and multifaceted soul. It's undeniably exhausting, both physically and mentally, but ultimately incredibly rewarding. You leave feeling deeply connected to something far bigger, something far more significant than yourself. New York isn't just a place on a map. It's a living, breathing museum, a testament to human ambition, creativity, and relentless achievement. And there I was, caught up in its whirlwind, racing through it, one iconic landmark at a time, trying to absorb as much of its essence as possible. Solo travel in New York is pure freedom. You set the pace, follow your curiosity, and change direction on a whim. The city rewards spontaneity. Alone, you notice the details: architecture, music in the subway, fleeting faces. You become a keen observer, immersed in a million tiny stories. Yes, being alone in a crowd can be daunting, but it pushes you to connect. Strike up a conversation, ask for directions, get a local's recommendation. These small connections become the highlights of your trip. Embrace the solitude. It's a tool for discovery. Don't overschedule, leave room for the unexpected. Get lost on purpose. The real magic isn't just in the landmarks, but in your personal journey through the city. Solo travel isn't about loneliness, it's about freedom. It's a direct, unfiltered conversation with New York, and that's priceless. The true spirit of New York lives in its hidden corners. I took the subway downtown and wandered the West Village, tree-lined, historic, intimate. Then, the High Line, a park built on an old rail line, now gardens and art above the city. It's a peaceful escape, a symbol of New York's constant reinvention. I visited the Tenement Museum for a glimpse into immigrant life. Real stories, real people. These smaller places connect you to the city's human history. The big sites are for everyone, but the hidden gems are yours alone. Be curious, take detours, ask locals for their favorites. The best stories are found off the beaten path. New York is easy to navigate once you know how. The subway is your best friend, fast, efficient, running 24/7. Download a map, learn uptown from downtown, and don't fear the trains. Beyond the subway, walk. Manhattan's grid makes it simple. Wear comfortable shoes, you'll walk more than you think. Walking lets you feel the city's shifting energy block by block. For food, grab street eats, pizza, hot dogs, whatever smells good. Eat on the go and keep moving. Safety? Be aware, keep valuables close, stick to well-lit streets at night. But don't let fear hold you back. New York is safer than you think. Use common sense, trust your instincts, and explore with confidence. The city is there for you to discover. Let your feet and your curiosity lead the way. Every block holds a new adventure. Embrace the pace and you'll thrive. This is the Explorer's City. Even in New York, you need moments of stillness. For me, it was the 9/11 Memorial. Solemn, powerful, a place to reflect. The sound of water, the names etched in bronze. It's a reminder of resilience. These quiet moments anchor your experience, giving depth to the adventure. The city becomes more than a backdrop, it becomes a character in your story. True souvenirs are these moments of awe and connection. Even in the busiest city, there's space for reflection and growth. As dusk falls, New York transforms. The skyline glows, lights flicker on, and the city becomes pure magic. I walked the Brooklyn Bridge at sunset, Manhattan on one side, Brooklyn on the other. The city's energy shifts. Broadway lights up, jazz spills from clubs, laughter fills the streets. I ended at the top of the Rock, gazing out over a sea of lights. The Empire State Building glowed, cabs zipped below like fireflies. It's a view that makes you feel both small and infinite. This is the New York of dreams. Alive, electric, unforgettable. As my 24 hours ended, I felt gratitude for the challenge and the beauty. The city had tested and inspired me. The race was over, and what a finish it was. This is the moment you realize why you came. New York at night is pure wonder. My 24 hours in New York were up, but the journey wasn't over. The city buzzed with life, ready for new dreamers. The open road called me back, another adventure waiting. You don't need weeks for a meaningful trip sometimes, a single day is enough. Say yes, dive in, get a little lost, and let a new place surprise you. New York taught me you can collect a lifetime of memories in just one day. Don't wait for the perfect time or a travel partner. The world is ready for you now. Book the ticket, pack the bags, start the car. Your own amazing race is waiting. Life is the greatest race. Run it your way. Explore, discover live. The journey continues, always.